from Los Angeles. This is Montserrat Radio. Montserrat Radio.
In the spirit of the war against fake news, Montserrat Radio presents The Fake News Show, conspiracy news and a different point of view of current events. And now your host, Benny Wilson.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the Fake News Show. This is your host, Benny. Well, I got a lot of news today, and it was tremendous, the news. In my last show, I told you, actually not my last show, but 4 days ago, I told you, let's wait for 4 days. So today was the 4th day. As a matter of fact, I woke up at exactly 4 o'clock in the morning. And I reported the news at 4 a.m. A little bit later than 4 a.m. So I will tell you what exactly happened today at 4 a.m. But before I do that, I will go ahead and give you the news, because we are in a position that I gotta tell you, you gotta be really happy about it. Okay, you gotta be really happy about it, because things are going very fast. We are in an excellent position. We are in a fantastic position. And today it was just barely a Monday. And I can guarantee you this week is going to be fantastic. Okay, I can guarantee you that. So before I tell you, for those who are not in my Facebook page, I know you're wondering what the hell happened today. Well, I'll tell you right now, but before I do that, let me just go ahead with the news, okay? And then I will tell you what happened. There's a lot of information up there, and because there's a lot of information up there, idiots and trolls in the internet are provoking chaos and panic. And they love it. They enjoy it because many people are very vulnerable, okay? See, they know that you are urgent. You know, most of the people are urgent. They need this money. They need to have their lives changed. They know that. You understand that? So, if they know that you're vulnerable, that you can basically, you're tired of waiting, you are pissed off of waiting, you're frustrated, you just can't handle anymore, you're just tired of delay. Of course, when you listen to some morons like this and some gurus, all right, like David Schmidt, that continuously telling you that there will be no public exchange, and as you keep listening to these stupid morons in the internet, and you've not been listening for the last week or the last month, no, you've been listening to these people for more than 10 years, to be exactly 12 years. So for those, the average guy probably been listening for less than a month. So if you're listening all this negative feedback from these idiots, you're becoming to be unstable. You're becoming to really believe the most negative shit you can be listening to anywhere. Okay? So you're gonna fall for chaos and panic. Alright? You're gonna fall for chaos and panic. Chaos and panic has been my title for more than 4 years. Chaos and panic has been what I've been predicting. And I'm not waiting for DRB to happen. It is happening right now. Why? Because there's people out there who enjoy seeing you going crazy, who's crying, who basically destroying your nerves, your health, your wealth, etc., etc. I have sometimes thinking that it doesn't matter how many times I told you that don't fall for chaos, don't fall for panic, you will still fall for it. And you will still fall for it because they know, these criminals, because they are criminals, okay? These people, these idiots, these morons, they know how easy it is to convince you that things are not going to go as you think they're going to go. Alright? So you're vulnerable. Because you're vulnerable, because you're urgent to do this change. Because you're not able to get into this potential fraud private groups. You're very, how can I say, insecure about yourself, about this investment, about your life, about everything. And there's a lot of reasons why you feel that way. It could be because things are not going well in your life. I don't know, I'm not God. Probably because you lost your wife, your sister. You lost everything, and the only hope you have is the RB. But I just gotta give you my point of view before I go to the news. And I think I'm constantly telling you not to fall for this, not to listen to bullshit. And I've been telling also that if you're gonna surround everything about the RB, you're making a big mistake. Don't surround everything about the RB. As a matter of fact, don't surround anything around any investments you do. Don't do that. If you cannot handle the roller coaster, get out. If you cannot handle the continuously false information up there, get out. It's not good. It's not good for your health. I mean, what good does it make if you're going to be filthy rich and all of a sudden you find out that you have a syndrome that you need to take care of it for many, many times, for many, many months, weeks, and years of ups and downs? I got to tell you something that you probably don't know. And what I'm about to tell you, this video will go viral. I can guarantee that. This transmission, this radio show will go viral. What I'm about to tell you. Because what I'm about to tell you, it probably will shock you. And it's going to shock you because you will wonder, where is the proof, Betty? Give me the link. Not everything you know and not everything I say has a link. It doesn't make sense. Like, for example, how I was able to tell you that in 4 days something very significant was going to happen. You cannot tell me, hey, give me the stupid link. That makes no sense. Because it is exclusive information given to me. And on, I prove all the stupid morons in YouTube, even in Facebook, they attack me viciously. Okay, they love to see you go crazy. They're trolls. They're trolls. They're idiots. They love to see you go crazy. Alright? So, this is what I'm going to tell you. I have spoken with psychiatrists. Not one, not two, about 4 psychiatrists. I took the opportunity to talk to medical doctors, psychiatrists, and psychologists. And they approached me because I went with one of those medical meetings. I used to work in the medical field. I'm not a doctor. I'm a professional in the IT. So I take care about all the devices and servers and all the technology concerning the medical field. While they were talking to me, they recognized who I was. And some of them actually are making a lot of studies. They even come out with the analyzed situation what is happening right now in the denied land community. Pay attention. They say that even if the RB happened, many of the people who are waiting for this event will end up going to a psychiatrist or a medical doctor for something they call DRB syndrome. Are you paying attention? They're saying that there is such a thing that they come out with. It's called DRB syndrome. So I asked them, what is DRB syndrome? And this is the most profound stuff they told me. DRB syndrome are those people who are addicted to intel. They are addicted to have something and never come back positive into their lives. Therefore, many of them are suffering from heart attacks or heart failure or heart problems. They can't sleep. Some of them cannot even eat. And I'm not making this up. Right now, they're making that study. And I know this will go viral. I don't have a link for that. All I have is instructions. All I have information, direct information from doctors, from medical doctors. They have listened to my show, and they have come to me to tell me that to ask you, my listener, not to depend on any intel at all. Don't depend even for me. I'm not asking you to listen to me. And the reason why I'm asking you is this, is because of your own health. Does it really matter that if you're going to become really rich, you're going to have to be dealing with health issues? It doesn't make any sense, does it? But that's how it happened. So who provoked that? It wasn't Benny. Benny been around for 4 years. Okay? You know who you've been listening to before. You know the guy who told you about the New Republic, the Nesara Law, and they come out with another bullshit about, the family dragon, and the elders, and Reno, etc., etc., etc. So they have milking you into bullshit every single day for more than 10 years. So you've been caught up, and you've been receiving all this information, and now it's hard for you to take it away from your brain. It is understandable. You have been addicted to something that you have no idea how it works. You've been addicted to so much false information. I can literally tell you there is no way to convince you otherwise. So, just to let you know, when you exchange, if you cannot sleep, eat, have some heart failures, or you feel that your heart is not working well, if you feel that you have so much stress, get help now. Don't wait for the DRB to happen. Get help now. They say that they have data that they're taking care of thousands of people. And this information has not even come out on the news. So don't be surprised that they probably will come out in the news. This is pathetic. This is terrible. And I wanted to make sure that everybody understands this. You cannot base your life into something that is speculated. I have said it many times. Do I believe that the DRB will happen? Yes, but then again, calm down. Calm down. I have received calls from people, and I'm not joking about it. I think I mentioned it before that I've been stalked. I had to call the police. Okay? I've been stalked. I don't know how this idiot found out about where I was and what do I look like. I don't know. All I know that I have to call the police because that guy was stalking me. Why he was stalking me? Because his addiction to intel. His addiction to information. This is serious, people. This is very serious. This is my first case that I had somebody stalking me because of this. And if I find more people stalking me, I'm going to have to quit. I have told you that the last thing I'm looking for is fame. I hate fame. I just literally hate fame. But that's something that I cannot control. I can't control it. But I can warn you to take care of that issue. If you believe that you have any of these systems that I just mentioned, not being able to sleep, not being able to eat the way you used to eat, that is affecting you even in your family, with your wife, your girlfriend, anybody around you, because of the constant ups and downs that you are receiving. If you believe that your pressure is going up and down, if you believe that you have been affected with so many bullshit, false information, and the constant ups and downs of this process, look for help. Look for professional help. I have made it very clear. Alright, so I'm going to tell you now the news, what's going on right now. And let's go back to the news, because I got to also tell you what happened today. In the news, we have wonderful news. Let's start for Sunday, okay? We had information that a special delegation from Kurdistan met a body. And that was a high-level delegation from the government of Kurdistan. What did they talk about it? Believe it or not, even after Donald Trump made the referendum stop, the referendum meaning that they're going to stop not separating from Iraq, and Donald Trump made a deal with them, there is a sector in the Kurdistan region that don't care about Donald Trump agreement. They want to go solo. They want to separate. And many don't know the significance of this, because, like I said, you're not paying attention. You're not listening. This is probably the best thing we can have for the RB, because Iraq doesn't want Kurdistan to separate. They don't. They hate the fact, because Kurdistan has much oil and gold and everything that they have themselves. So they're not going to let Kurdistan go solo, go independent. So this delegation came out and they talked to him. They talked to a body. And the information came out to me saying that, yes, the body again confirmed them that they will get what they need to have, what they actually been demanding to have. So things are going well in that process. But the most beautiful thing I have seen so far has been the announcement from Netanyahu, the Minister of Israel, saying that he supports the separation of Kurdistan into Iraq. Not many people understood the significance of this news because simple factors. A lot of people hate Israel. A lot of people hate the fact that they probably nobody listened to them. Well, you're wrong. If we're going to compare one leader in the world who has more influence than any other leader in the planet, it is Israel, whether you like it or not. So when Israel come out in the news saying we support Kurdistan to separate from Iraq, all ears are open up. And that was one of the most profound pressures the body has encountered today. He better hurry up or he's going to lose the battle. Because whenever Israel says something, trust me, things are happening. So whether you like it or not, when the revaluation happened, now you have three entities to thank. You can thank God over all the things in earth and heaven. And you can thank Donald Trump and Netanyahu, Prime Minister of Israel, whether you like it or not. That's a fact. Okay? Alright. So, let's go back to the news. Then we have... Let me see where's the news here. Then we have news. Oh, my show today is called Find the Hidden Values. Okay? So where's the hidden values? Well, that comes to my intel when I told you, wait for days. Don't ask me what, just wait for days. I was woke up exactly 4 o'clock in the morning. That news came out one day before from TNT. They discovered that the hidden value of the dinar in the CVI website. And then you probably will ask, what is that? That is not new. Everybody knew about that. Remember that day when they found out the 120 on the website? And everybody said, well, that's the new website. Or that is the host website. Well, the host website, whether you like it or not, is now in the main website. And it's hidden. Not in a statistic, but into actually the value of the dinar. So why is it that people are not exchanging at the value of the new value that is shown, what is $1.20? Because there is no lower denomination on the street yet. When we get the lower denomination on the street, there will be a new value of the dinar. And no, this doesn't mean that your 25,000 dinar or 500,000 dinar or whatever higher notes you have are not going to be valid to any value. That is false. And there's a lot of idiots up there right now provoking that chaos and panic. They don't know shit about economics, and they don't know nothing about truth, because they love to see you go crazy. They love to see you be false informed. I just kicked one moron out of my Facebook page because I knew what his agenda was. And if you moron, you know who you are. If you moron think that you're gonna be making my life miserable by finding these trolls on my Facebook page, you're completely fucking wrong, okay? I'm gonna kick every single moron coming out with false information. And I don't care who you are, I will kick you out. Enough of false information. Enough of drama. Enough of ups and downs. I had it. You're not paying my bills so I can put up with your bullshit. So therefore, be ready, because the moment that you don't even realize, you out of my page, moron. I know who you are. I will come back to you. Okay? Alright. So it is important that you understand that Iraq, it is relevant. You need to understand that they need to collect our currency. They do. Because our currency are not subject to be changed. And all of a sudden, it is only $25 what we have in our hands. Because that's what they want you to believe that. If they're going for a redenomination of the bills, it means that if you have 2 million dinars, that will be the equivalent of $2,000. That's what they want you to believe that. That's what the private groups are telling you to believe that. That the only ones that are going to be really able to become rich and filthy millionaires are the morons who are going to be on private groups. Well, I've been holding this information for a long time. But since you guys are attacking me and spreading false shit around the internet, I'm gonna attack you back for the first time ever. Every single private group it is criminal organization. Every single private group up there, it is illegal, whether you like it or not. If you are going to put yourself into the only chance that you have to exchange, get ready to be fraud. I've been nice. For 4 more years I've been nice. But since these criminals don't like me to be nice, and they're attacking me, I'm going to attack back. Every single private group there is in Puerto Rico, in the United States, everywhere, it is 100% illegal. And the FBI will go after you. How do you like that, moron? How do you like that? And I know I'm gonna be attacked like so fucking bad. I know that. I don't care. So, as you can see, I've been holding a lot of information. Now, I don't give a fuck. Now I'm gonna become very pissed off because it doesn't matter what I do. These people are vicious with me and with the people that receive my information. And I've been holding this information for a long time, more than 4 years. And I've just been warning you, don't get into private exchanges. Don't do that. Now you know why I don't support private exchanges. Now let's see who wins. Let's see who wins. Because by the end of this road, when you exchange publicly and be able to go to a bank and exchange with no problems and have a higher rate based on your dealing, on your own dealing, let's see who was full of shit. Okay? Shall we? Let's see who was full of shit. That's my message for today. Now, I'm going to tell you something else. Since the information is going so fast right now, it's taking a lot of time out of my business. It's taking a lot of time on my daily jobs, on my daily work. And I can see it now reflect on my earnings. I can see it now. For more than 4 years, I have never, ever asked any type of financial help. None. Okay? And now I see a lot of people complaining because of the time that I broadcasted my show. There's either your anger for information or my business. Because, I don't do this professionally. I have mentioned many times that I spend in my own time. And let me see something else. Hopefully I'm not. Oh, here it is. And I spend in my own time to give you the information. If you appreciate my information, and if you wish to donate, I'm not asking to a subscription, nothing of that. If you like to donate, I will leave a link under the video or in Facebook. And any donation that you like to give, it will be greatly appreciated. Okay? Again, ask anybody. I've been around for 4 years, giving you my time, my biggest effort, even exposing myself to give you what you want, to give you guidance, to give you that hope, not false hope, but based on result, real results. If you appreciate my information, if you can afford to donate anything, I will be really appreciated for that. That's it. Thank you so much for your attention. are looking for tomorrow to give you excellent and fantastic news. We are very close to end our journey. Very close. There are some of the news that I would like to bring up, but I consider that they are irrelevant because they're all based on this chaos and panic. But just let me mention one thing, okay? Let me just mention one thing. I have told you that how would you know when we are getting to exchange? Already receiving a lot of emails that they're not able to buy dinars. They're not. So I've been telling you, and I'm going to confirm the information because I never contradict myself. If you cannot buy dinars for 3 days or more, get ready. We're going to exchange. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to one show or 2 shows before this one, and you'll see on my server, on YouTube, what I said about not being able to buy dinars. Okay? So, let me just tell you the other thing that I want to mention. The situation with North Korea is crucial. It is so crucial because it is part of a prophetic war of King Clement. Believe it or not. There will be a situation so bad that the whole country will feel vulnerable to a nuclear attack. Believe it or not. I'm giving you part intel and part based and clear, not false, but based and clear and true information. There will be a situation that most Americans will feel vulnerable. Okay? And there will be chaos and panic because the situation, before it gets even better, it will get worse. So, I've been repeating it in my Facebook page. Let's embrace chaos and panic. Let's not fall for chaos and panic, but embrace chaos and panic. Because that will be the signal when the revaluation comes out. If you haven't read the prophecy of Prophet King Clement, rest in peace, you better go and read it. Read it word by word, sentence by sentence, and you will understand why I'm telling you that we need to embrace this conflict. There's a lot of things that will combine and make the whole world go in chaos and panic. They will be even afraid to be in this country. These are going to happen so quick and so fast, you'll be amazed how it happens. So, this conflict with North Korea, it is significant for the RB. You better believe it. You better believe it. It is part of the RB. Believe it or not. Because it's been in the prophecy. We also know that most of the conflict between this country and North Korea is perpetrated just to distract your attention for this event, for the RB. Why? Because the RB is not only for you and me to get very rich. The RB is just the awakening of the new world. It is the awakening of the biggest distribution of wealth that humanity has ever and will ever seen. Only one time in your lifetime. It will not happen again. So, as you can see, do not be disappointed if you're not seeing your Zimbabwe revalue. Do not be disappointed because not all the investment goes exactly as you plan to. Okay? About the dong and the rupiah. Those two are very strong, and they will revalue. Okay? The only one that I really doubt will revalue is the Zimbabwe. I'm sorry. If it really happens, there's got to be really something that I don't know. That they probably hide it and did not communicate it to the whole planet or to the world and to the news or whatever. Because they have to have really, really, really substantial financial proof why they increase it and why they're going to give your currency, the one that you hold, any value. Okay? Because all I know so far that the only currency they're going to value, it is the new dollar of the Zimbabwe. The new one, not the one that you're holding. Alright? Okay. Thank you so much for your attention. And I hope that I can transmit my show earlier. If you show your love for me, I will do whatever I can to give you the information up to the time. Okay? For now, thank you so much. And God bless everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Fake News Show with Benny. See you next time for more conspiracy news, current events, and intel from the most controversial show from Montserrat Radio.